What's up, guys? It's your boy Darkskin, and today we're going to be talking about Xiao builds. Now, with 1.3 coming up soon, I know a lot of people are excited for Xiao, and I know a lot of people want to start farming for Xiao as soon as possible. Well, the banner is going to be gone in 12 days, so less than 2 weeks, so I figure people want to start farming now for the characters that are going to be coming out later. And between Hu Tao and Xiao, we're almost positive Xiao's coming first, so that's why I'm making this video. Anyways, there are a couple of different builds that you would go for Xiao, and if you want to wait until he's out, that's perfectly fine, because we're not entirely sure how he's going to be or what is going to be his best set until he comes out. So for all the free-to-play players or light spenders, best case scenario is you probably just wait to farm until he's out. But the thing about that is you're not going to be able to use him until after you farm your stuff. So if you want to farm now, that's perfectly fine. If you want to wait to farm after he's out and you see people test the character and stuff, that's fine too. So anyways, getting into the builds. If you're someone like me who uses Zhongli, or you love Zhongli, or maybe you use Diona or Xinyan or Noelle, who knows? Funny enough, Retracing Bullied is going to be a really good set for him. While protected by a shield, gain an additional 20% or 20%, 40% what? Normal and charged attack damage. I only said 20% because like I was thinking of the spear that gives 20% shield strength, but then at R5 it's 40. Anyway, while protected by shield, gain an additional 40% normal and charged attack damage. This is going to be amazing for him simply because this is even better than Gladiator giving what, 35%. Even though Gladiator gives 18% attack, so it kind of evens out. This also is going to give increased shield strength. So if you are running shields and you're running this 4 set on him, he will be having a stronger shield as well, which is really nice. Keep in mind, whenever he ults, his ultimate takes away HP from him at a couple second intervals. So him not taking damage from the shield with the shield strength is pretty nice. I don't think a lot of people are going to use this. I mean, if someone has it, yeah, sure, they might throw it on them to test it or whatever. But for the majority of people, I don't think this is the route they're going to go. What I think people are going to go is probably going to be 4-piece Viridescent. Now, the reason why I say 4-piece Viridescent is because, well, obviously, number one, 15% anemo damage bonus, and then increases swirl damage by 60%, decreases opponent's elemental resistance to the element infused in the swirl by 40% for 10 seconds. Now, I know you're going to be asking me, well, isn't Xiao a auto-attack character? Well, the thing about it is, Xiao's E does anemo damage, which it actually does good damage. I initially thought it didn't do that much damage because way back before the game came out and stuff, it didn't do that much damage. But in the recent test, apparently his E just does dumb damage. And then whenever you ult, his auto attacks convert to anemo damage as well, unless they change it, which I don't think they will. So a lot of people are probably going to be rocking Viridescent Veneer. Off of it being the easiest to farm out of the 3 or 4 builds that I'm going to be giving you guys, which this is number 2. Viridescent Veneer, I feel like is just one of the easier ones to farm over, and not even just easier to farm because obviously Retracing Bullied's just as easy. But the thing about it is, number one, Viridescent can go on more characters. You know, Jean, Venti, Sucrose, Anemo MC. Whereas Retracing or the Geo one, not a lot of people use Geo unit, so it's like farming that one over this one is not as good. And then the maiden set for all of your healers and stuff. So anyway, there's this one that you can run. 4-piece is really nice. You could just go 2-piece. The third one is going to be 4-piece Gladiator. 4-piece Gladiator, attack percent, and then if this wielder is a blah, 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 increase their normal attack damage by 35%. Now, the thing about Gladiator is it's hard to farm, yes. But this may be his best in slot if you can get a good 4 set, right? If you can get a really good 4 set, like these substats are really good. These substats are really good. These substats are really good, right? A Nemo damage bonus on the cup. I mean, this down here is not too crazy, but it's a Nemo damage, so it's fine. So it's like, if you get something like that, then yeah, you're perfect. You're really good. So this might be one of his best sets as well. I do not recommend anyone to farm this. Now, if you're farming for Xiao's, you know, Anemo crystals or whatever from like the Anemo hypo stages, then and you get a drop, sure. But I don't think you should go out of your way to farm this for anybody, really. Now we have Retracing Bullied, we have Viridescent set, and then we have Gladiator set. Also, now this is just headcanon, right? Do not take this with a grain of salt before someone goes to the comment section and they're like, DS, oh, you're dumb. Why would you run this? All right. If you cannot get any of these 4 sets, 2 set Bloodstained Chivalry, 2 set Viridescent Veneer might work. Because this is the thing. Outside of his ult, his auto attacks do physical damage. Then you have his E that does an emo, his ult does an emo. But I don't know. Because you gotta realize, right? Bloodstained Chivalry, a lot of people are gonna have that because it's the noble set domain. And not only that, you can still use it even if it's not giving you like value 100% of the time. And what I mean by that is with my Kaching, let me just go to my Kaching real quick. My Kaching, I'm running Bloodstained Chivalry and Thundering Fury. Now, somebody's going to look at this and be like, why would you run those 2? And I'm going to be like, well, you got to think of the substats, right? So let me go ahead and show you these substats. Let's go ahead and go to the right here. So look, physical damage piece. Attack, crit rate, crit damage. Yeah. Attack, crit rate, crit damage. Yeah. This one right here. Electro damage bonus, crit rate, crit damage, base attack. So it's like, even though, like the physical damage is not really good. I mean, Kaching uses physical damage, number 1, right? Outside of her E. But, I run Electro Kaching. But the thing about that is, I still do white numbers sometimes. So you still can get that additional damage off. Not to mention, I feel like the substats are going to be more beneficial than for you to get like a 4-set Gladiator or a 4-set Retracing Bullied or 4-set Viridescent whenever it doesn't have good substats, right? Like imagine, like y'all saw my, this piece. A Nemo damage bonus, Gladiator piece, horrible substats. I'd rather run something that had a Nemo damage bonus with really good substats, but it'd be like physical damage piece. And run 2-set instead of running a 4-set. So I don't know. I'm gonna test it out and see. Who knows? I'm gonna take Venti's 4-set off of him and then give it to Xiao to test it. I'm also gonna use my Gladiator set, and then I'm gonna be probably farming up a Retracing Bullied or something. I don't know. We'll see. Now, weapons. A lot of people want to know weapons. I'm gonna tell you right now, up front, right? The best weapon for Xiao. The best weapon for Xiao. I haven't even pulled the weapon. The best weapon for Xiao, 100%, is going to be Primordial Jade Spear. 100%. Not a debate, not a discussion. I didn't ask. Him getting crit rate is just going to enable him to get crit damage on headpiece. The passive is amazing. It's just really, really good for him. You can use pretty much any 5-star spear, right? If you want to use this, you can use this. Because if you're using Zhongli and you shield, he's going to get the passive from this. So that's fine. You can use this. This is going to give him energy recharge for his ult. Any 5-star spear is perfectly fine. Amazing. Now, 4-star spears. The best, I feel like the best spear as a 4-star is Deathmatch. If you guys don't know what Deathmatch is a great value Primordial Jade Spear. That's not what I meant to go to. If you look right here, crit rate. Off base gives crit rate. If there are 2 enemies or more, attack is increased by 16, defense increased by 16. If there are less than 2 enemies nearby, attack is increased by 24%. This is a great value Primordial Jade Spear. If you don't have 5-star spears, this, in my opinion, is the next best thing. After that, we can get into whatever, right? You know, I feel like after Deathmatch, I mean, it's kind of whatever after that. I'm gonna be 100% with you, right? You can use the Grudge for energy recharge, but I don't know if Crescent Pike is going to be good for, because Crescent Pike has physical damage, so it's the same thing with Bloodstain. You're going to get some value out of it, but you're not going to get maximum value out of it because you're not always going to be doing physical damage, so there's that. I will probably be making a team build video for Xiao coming up soon because, and I know some people are going to say, oh, well, he's not out yet, why are you making team build video? But it's like, number one, he was out in beta. Number two, we've seen him multiple times. We know what he does. We know how he works. So there you go. But anyways, that is the, you know, builds or artifacts for Xiao. And I guess weapons too. There you go. You obviously want to max out his auto attack first because of the plunge, because of the auto attacks and everything like that. You probably want to max out his dash and his ultimate both second. So there you go. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you guys think in the comment section. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.